Here in the I button and in description box below, you will get complete playlist of partial differential equation. Welcome to video number 13, and in this video we are going to solve a very good question on the topic that is Lagrange's linear partial differential equation. So let us start. Whenever you see equation of this type, that is PP plus QQ equals to R, this is nothing but your Lagrange's linear partial differential equation, where capital P, capital Q and capital R, they all are functions of x, y and z. Okay, since we have Lagrange's linear partial differential equation, so we need to write the subsidiary equations, or you can say auxiliary equation, that is dx upon p equals to dy upon q equals to dz upon r. Okay, now after writing this equation, we need to solve this twice so that we can get the value of u as well as v. U and v both are functions of x, y and z. After finding u and v, we can write the solution for this equation, which is Lagrange's linear partial differential equation, and that is given by, yes, f of u comma v equal to 0. Okay, you can use one out of these three formats. Okay, I will be using this format, f of u comma v equal to 0, where u and v both are functions of x, y and z. This f is what? This f is arbitrary function. Okay, so instead of this you can use this or this also. So u equals to f of v, or you can use this format also, that is v equals to f of u. Now, yes, in video number 9 we have already solved this problem. Okay, very basic problem. Video number 10, 11, very good question. Video number 12. Okay, in the previous video we have solved this problem, and in this particular video, that is video number 13, we are going to solve this problem. Okay, and in the next video, that is in video number 14, we will be solving the most important problem of this topic, that is this problem. Okay, so from video number 9 to 14, you are going to solve 6 problems on the topic that is Lagrange's linear partial differential equation. So let us start solving with fifth problem, that is solve z square minus 2yz minus y square into p plus xy plus zx into q equals to xy minus zx. Okay, we are having this problem, so we need to solve this. So given Lagrange's linear partial differential is this equation, because if we take this as capital P, which is a function of x, y and z, if we consider this as capital Q and this as capital R, you can see this is of the format of P plus Q equals to R, which is nothing but your Lagrange's linear partial differential equation. Okay, so we have this equation, so we need to write the auxiliary equations, or you can say subsidiary equation, that is dx upon capital P equals to dy upon capital Q equals to dz upon capital R. This is capital P, this is capital Q, and this is capital R. Okay, now if you take these two fractions to solve so that we can get the value of u, we cannot eliminate z. Okay, because here we have dx and here we have dy, so we need to eliminate z, but we cannot eliminate z. Now if you come to these two last fractions, okay, here we have dy, here we have dz, so we need to eliminate x. Can we eliminate x? Yes. If you take x common from this and again from this, x get cancelled, so these two fractions will be independent of x. So taking last two fractions, that is dy upon, if you take x common, you will be having y plus z equals to dz upon, if you take x common, here we have z minus y minus z. Okay, now x gets cancelled. Okay, now cross multiply, you will get here y minus z into dy equals to y plus z into dz. Now simply open the bracket. If you open the bracket, you will get y dy minus z dy plus y dz plus z dz. Now take these two. Okay, taking these two terms to the left hand side, you will get this 2 as it is, that is y dy minus z dz dy. This will become negative because here it was positive, so here it will become negative, that is minus y dz minus z dz equals to 0. Okay, now if you look at this two terms, okay, if we put a bracket here, since we have negative sign here, so this will become positive. Okay, so instead of this we can write d of zy, because differentiation of zy equals to z dy plus y dz. Okay, yes, so instead of this we can write d of zy. So next step will be y dy minus, instead of this we are writing d of zy minus z dz equals to 0. Now in the next step what we'll do is simply integrating both sides. Okay, So on integrating both side, you will get this as y square upon 2 minus this will become zy minus z square upon 2 equals to c1. Now again, if you take LCM, if you take LCM, this will become y square, this will become 2 times zy because we are taking 2 as LCM, this will be as it is, that is z square. Now take this 2 LCM to the right hand side, this will become 2 times c1. Again, this is a constant, so we can, instead of this we can write a new constant, that is c2. Okay, so this is what, this is nothing but your small u. Okay, so after solving, after taking last two fractions, we have um, come to the point that is u equals to y square minus 2 times zy minus z square. Okay, yes, so since we have u, now we can find v. Okay, so we cannot take these two fractions because we cannot eliminate z. Now we have already taken these two fractions, okay, and we got the value of u. Now can we take these two fractions? Here we have dx, here we have dy, sorry, dz. So can we eliminate y? No, we cannot eliminate y, so we will take the help of multipliers. Okay, so here we are taking x, y and z as multipliers. So each fraction will be x into dx plus y into dy plus z into dz upon 0. Let us see, if we use x, y, z as multiply, do we get this as 0? Let us see. Here we need to multiply x, in this we need to multiply y, and here we need to multiply z and add all the terms. So x into z square minus twice into x, y, z minus, okay, here we have minus sign, so simply write minus x into y square. Okay, now coming to this, we need to multiply y, so here we have x into y square plus z x y. Okay, again coming to this, we need to multiply z, so here we have x y z minus z square x. Okay, okay, here we have x z square x negative, here it is positive, so both the terms are cancelled. Now coming to this, that is minus of twice xyz. Here we have xyz and here we have xyz, and both the terms are positive. So this two positive and this is twice negative. So this also cancelled. Now coming to this minus of xy square. Here we have plus of xy square. Again cancelled. So we have cancelled all the terms. So we can say yes. Here we have each fraction is equals to x dx plus y dy plus z dz upon 0. Now taking this 0 to the left hand side, this you will get x dx plus y dy plus z dz equals to 0. Now after achieving this point, we need to integrate. Okay, we need to integrate. So on integrating, we'll get x square upon 2 plus y square upon 2 plus z square upon 2 equals to, here we have used c2 as integration constant, so here we are going to use c3 as my new integration constant. On taking these two, okay, to the right hand side as LCM, so you will get x square plus y square plus z square equals to 2 times c3. Okay, since this twice of c3 is a new constant, so since this is a constant, so we are taking a new constant, that is c4. Okay, in place of twice of c3 which is a constant, we are writing a new constant, that is c4. So x square plus y square plus z square equals to c4, and this is what, this is nothing but your small v. Okay, so here we have small u as y square minus 2zy minus z square, and here we have v, that is x square plus y square plus z square. So we can write the solution for the given Lagrange's linear partial differential equation, that is this equation, or you can say this equation. Okay, that is, yes, the required solution is given by f of u comma v. What is u? That is y square minus 2zy minus z square. And what is v? That is x square plus y square plus z square. F of u comma v equal to 0, where f is what? F is an arbitrary function. Okay, thank you so much.